Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm filming another cleaning video, but before I do that, I want to show you what I've been up to, which has just been painting. So I don't know if you've seen any other of my videos, but you should. So the walls and the doors and the trim all used to be the same color. So the door used to be this yellow, which, hold on, okay, I lowered the exposure, but the doors used to be this color, right? So the door and the trim used to be this yellow color, which doesn't look so bad in the viewfinder right now, but there are times that it looks like piss yellow, right? So looks good on the walls, not on the doors. Plus, I also don't know why you would want your door painted the same color as the wall. I'm just used to always seeing white doors, right? So that door I painted, then this door, you can tell I painted it, and the trim. Bathroom door and trim I painted. Beauty room door and trim. So beauty room door and trim I painted. Our bedroom door and trim, and actually, if I come here into our master bedroom is just the bigger bedroom of the house. I also painted the closet doors and the closet door trim white, because beforehand it was also the same color as the walls. So it was actually a little darker than the walls. I think they tried to get fancy and accent it by making it darker. I don't know, I didn't like it. And we are going to get ready to sell our house in a few months, probably. So that's why I'm painting things that I should have painted a long time ago, but I never cared enough. You know, I would look at it and think, I don't like that. But I also don't like painting. So there's that. So that's what I did yesterday. I debated filming it. I might film a little bit today, only because if you get like close to this door, I don't know if you can tell, but it needs a second coat. So that's part of the plan today. It's 2:30 though, so it's a little later than usual because I slept in, didn't get to the gym till like 10 in the morning. Usually I'm there at 6 in the morning, so it's a big deal. So anyway, I'm gonna do second coats on all the doors. Some of the doors actually already got a second coat, but the rest need second coats, you know? And then I need to use a brush to get like corners and things like that, because I'm using a roller for a majority of the doors. And then I just use a paintbrush, you know, to get like around here. I'm gonna use a paintbrush. And then I have some other house projects I need to do that I'm probably not gonna start today. For example, upgrading and making these knobs prettier, because I'm not a fan of the brass. The brass looks really worn out. When Trey bought the house, it looked like that, so I figured that's something we can handle to just make it look a little nicer, right? Like there's no harm. And it'll take 2 seconds. So that's my idea for today. Oh, also, you know, just handy Megan, right? Up there, oh no, all the way up there. If you see the trim and like crown molding things they tried to do across all around up here, well, previous owners did an interesting job, and I'll try to show you actually. So I don't know if you can see that, but do you see the gaps? That should not really look like that. It just looks really unfinished. Well, I am working on caulking. Okay, so if you see the gap over here on the right, on top and bottom, it's because the previous owners kind of just threw this up there, didn't really finish it, and now you see me starting to caulk it. Okay, so now you see that I am also caulking the moldings all around the house, especially up here where it's like the worst. But also these moldings used to not be white. I painted them when I painted this kitchen. So that's another thing, just all sorts of house upgrades that I'm telling you about. A long time ago, probably before I did videos consistently, this kitchen and dining room used to be the same yellow as out there. And I changed it to like a lighter cream beige color. Also, fun things of this house, the ceiling used to be yellow. So I painted that white, you know, makes it look a little better. And yeah, and then the moldings used to be the color of like the cabinets. I painted them white. I think they look better. So those are all like the previous home painting things that I did. And then now I'm just caulking, and then I'll repaint all the crown molding because they could be better. So that's the plan. That's what I'm doing now until we sell the house, pretty much. But today, I don't know if I'm gonna get to caulking too much, but today I just really need to clean. So I have to bring the trash can back. Well, actually, here's my list. So I had to bring the trash can back, but I already did that. I just did that, actually. So that's done, and then I just have to wipe the counters, vacuum, mop, paint, and caulk. So painting and caulking will probably be on there for a little bit. I might finish painting today. Well, no, because if I want to paint up there, I'm not gonna get those done today. But painting the doors will get done today, and some caulking. So yeah, so the house is a little messy, and it's gonna stay in a slight state of messiness because, for example, I have some tools out here that I'm using to fix these moldings because some of them just need an extra nail to like get it in there so it's not so like bulged out. It looks like, you know, the wood was just like warped or whatever. So all the fun things. It's not fun doing it up there because you have to get on the chair and then you can only do like a certain section right in front of you or around you, and then you have to get down, move the chair, get back up, make sure you have nails. It's just a whole thing. I'm complaining, but anyway, it's 2:30. Nima's complaining too now, apparently. I don't know why, but that's that. I'm also making a coffee right now because I'm gonna have coffee while I wipe the counters. Even though I'm gonna paint and things, I'm gonna clean up first, get the vacuum going, and then I'll paint after the vacuum is done, bumping into the doors, because I'm thinking ahead. Okay, so I actually already made my espresso right when I got home from the gym. So it's in here. I let it cool off and then I stuck it in the fridge so it could get colder. But I digress. Now it's time to actually do the rest of the coffee. Okay, I did not plan for this. It was only a little bit of cold brew left, I thought, and it filled up a lot of this cup. So instead of doing all that, I'm gonna throw the coffee in my big tumbler instead. Okay, so for my coffee, it was 7 ounces of cold brew. Usually I do 4 to 5 ounces of cold brew, but I digress. So I just finish out the cold brew, and with cold brew, you add a little bit of water to make it normal because it's concentrated and whatever. And then I add 3 ounces of almond milk, and then we're gonna add the 1 shot of espresso. And then I do 1 serving, which is 15 milliliters of creamer, but I do 1 of peppermint mocha and 1 of this caramel. And then I also do 1.5 pumps of this sugar-free, calorie-free salted caramel sweetener. But I feel like since I did extra cold brew, I'm gonna do another 1/2 pump. So 2 full pumps for this one. But so this salted caramel like flavor, whatever, is so good. I'm pretty sure this is the 2nd or 3rd bottle I'm pretty sure actually this is the 3rd bottle I've gone through, but it's the 2nd big bottle. So there's this size, which is a ginormous size, and then there's a smaller bottle that's a normal size. I had the smaller bottle once, and then I've always bought it in the big bottle after that. Okay, so now that I have all that in there, and I usually put 1 serving of the non-dairy whipped cream in there, but usually it's in the other cup, but it's towards the top. This is kind of towards like down there, so I'm probably just gonna drink with a straw. So I'm just gonna eat this straight from the can. It is what it is. Forgot to mention, I usually top the whipped cream with cinnamon, but since I don't have whipped cream in here, I'm just gonna put the cinnamon in and mix it around because you can taste it and it tastes amazing. So that's how I'm making my coffee today. I'm way overexposed because the sun just came out, but I'm gonna drink this and start cleaning. Hey guys, so doing a voiceover, you can obviously see I'm just wiping down the counters, and I would love to know how crumbs and crap get behind different canisters and like behind things and under things. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, I never really move my utensil holder, but how are crumbs getting back there and under them? I'll never know. But anyway, so I'm just wiping down the stove. I need to do a deeper clean of the stove soon, where I actually take off the knobs and like completely degrease and handle the back, like upper part of the stove. I typically just kind of run my rag around it like what you see me doing here, but I feel like it needs a full-on degreaser type of clean. You know, like the vinegar with alcohol mixture and essential oils is just not going to be enough for what I want to do. So now I'm lighting a candle, which that candle is massive. I'm pretty sure I got it from Ross or Marshall's. Oh, and I'm emptying out La Machina so I can run the vacuum. But yeah, so I'm back to burning candles for a little bit. Like I mentioned, we are trying to sell our house and we're going to be moving in a few months. So I'm just burning through any candles that we have that I haven't burned, because then we got our diffusers. So now I'm burning the candles because it's obviously things that I don't need to move if I just get through them now. So I made the bed, and then I sprayed this lavender vanilla pillow mist, but I just spray it all over the bed. I usually do it right before I go to sleep, but I was down for the good smells at that point. And now I'm getting ready to marinate some fish. So I got out some garlic powder, some orange badilla sazon, whatever it is, and some jalapeno hot sauce. Now, I'm not a big hot sauce person, but typically jalapeno hot sauces I can handle. Granted, I don't do as much as Trey, but that hot sauce I tasted and I was like, okay, I can do this. And then I looked in the sink and I was like, you know what? I should do dishes, is what I should be doing. Because I like to have my sink pretty free and clear when I'm going to marinate something or open up like fish or chicken. Like, I don't want the fish or chicken juices getting around my dirty dishes, even though they're dirty. Does that make sense? And I try to pour the juices down the drain, not just like willy-nilly in the sink, but I digress. So now I'm just going to put all the seasonings in this little Ziploc baggie, like you see me doing now. And I just didn't feel like marinating this in a Tupperware and then having to clean the Tupperware. And then I decided to pour the entire bottle of jalapeno hot sauce in there. I do not regret it. It came out delicious because I added like the lime juice and all the other seasonings in there. So I didn't feel like getting a Tupperware dirty, so that's why I did this instead, where I just put all the seasonings and liquids in a little baggie and kind of mashed it around, mixed it around. And then I grabbed my fish fillet, which once I'm done mixing around here, I grabbed the fish fillet, I cut it and like drained any like fish juices down the sink drain. And then I put the fillet in this bag, which I thought it would fit, but apparently this fillet was massive, and I had to kind of shimmy it down in there. And I made sure I closed it and pressed all the air out, so that way I could just mix it around in the bag, and then I just put it in the refrigerator to marinate for a few hours, just like that. And then I realized I need to refill my garlic containers. So I got this huge tub of garlic from Restaurant Depot. Previously I ordered it from Amazon, but it was cheaper at Restaurant Depot because it was on sale. So I just refilled my little garlic container, and then in the back you see the badilla sazon, the orange one. So not the badilla complete, but the badilla sazon. I digress. It's like the orange Goya packets, but I got tired of ordering the little Goya seasoning packets and ripping them open, and I would literally rip them open and dump them into these little jars. So then I got the badilla complete. I tasted it once, and then I realized, okay, this stuff is actually good. It's the same thing. And I bought it in bulk off Amazon. So I actually have 2 of those containers. So that's how that went. So I finished up this container of the badilla sazon, but I have another one in my pantry that's completely unopened. And then I actually finished up my salt container just by filling up the salt shaker. So that's been fun and exciting, because it's very rare that I finish the salt. You know what I mean? Like, how often do you finish your salt container and have to go buy it? I don't know. But for us, we don't finish it that often. Anyway, so I decided it was time to have a snack. So I grabbed my hard-boiled eggs that I made like red beet eggs out of. So you just put them in beet juice and like pickle them. And then I had some spicy bread and butter pickles that Trey's mom and I made from cucumbers from the garden. From her garden, I should say. And then that tomato sauce you see is actually made from tomatoes from her garden. We picked the tomatoes, roasted them in the oven until they kind of caramelized. We had like salt and pepper on them. And then we just blended them up, skins and all. It's the best sauce we've ever made. So I was using that as like my little topper. I go between the tomato sauce and the homemade salsa that we also make with everything from the garden. But I was in a mood for the roasted tomato sauce. It's so good. I don't know how to explain how good this stuff is. So I just did that, a little bit of garlic powder on top, and that was my snack because I had to get back to cleaning. So after I ate, I went into the bathroom, put the little garbage can. I just reuse, like Walmart bags and things like that, which I love that my Walmart still uses plastic bags because that's how I get all my little garbage bags. Anyway, I put a little blue toilet cleaning tab in the toilet tank thing, and then I got to work caulking. I know I said I was going to paint in this video. Spoiler alert, I'm not painting in this video. I decided to caulk instead, and I got around like 3/4 of the kitchen / dining room before my tube ran out, so then I had to buy more. And as I'm filming this voiceover, I actually bought another tube and finished caulking the dining room. So I showered, you saw me caulking. I'm watching Jane Morrell's story on YouTube, listening to her. It's some older videos, but I also have these little eye mask patches on. They're ginormous, but letting these sit, I think I have 10 more minutes on them. So you saw me caulk, but the camera died. But anyway, I started here and I ended over there in that corner. So that was really good and productive. I don't think I'm gonna paint the doors today. I think I'm just I'd rather wait and maybe tackle that tomorrow after the gym because I ran out of caulk. So I need to buy more of that, which I already knew that was gonna happen, no big deal. But that means tomorrow I will handle painting because it is 5:20 right now. And I'm hungry, I wanna eat. I didn't eat lunch yet. And it's also close to dinner time. So I think I'm going to make my lunch now and then I'll make my dinner around now. So, joke is on me, I'm just making everything right now. And that'll be it. I showed you one of my little snacks. And yeah, the vacuum finished. Yeah, I think I pretty much I feel like I did a good little bit considering the caulking takes forever. So instead of erasing this, I'm just gonna do a check mark for today because I did that. And I need to mop. I don't think I'm gonna mop. Am I gonna mop? Well, I mopped yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on there for tomorrow. So tomorrow I will paint and mop. And that'll finish out that bit of today's to-do list. And I'm flannel sports bra, I'm living my life, okay? So that's pretty much it for today, I think. I mean, yeah, so this video was nothing that I said it was gonna be, pretty much. Yeah, when I turned around and saw my camera die while I was on the chair caulking, I was like, they get it. They know what I'm doing. So that's that. And I think I already showed you that from Walmart. I picked up these paper plates because I am done doing dishes for a little bit while I'm doing house projects. The last thing I want to do is also do dishes at the same time. So there's that. And then I showed you the little paint can and spray paints. So I'm gonna stop procrastinating now, make my dinner, which is gonna be in a different video. Well, making my lunch and my dinner, which is gonna be in a different video. And I think I'm gonna have a meal prep video that I'm gonna film on Monday. That's because I need to make a big thing of like tuna pasta salad. I have pasta, I have tuna, I have a bunch of canned vegetables. That's what I wanna make. So if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.